Is Enigma Hood. So my fiance wanted me to do a video about sexism, and she heard a statistic that females are paid 17 cents less than males for any given job. Well, I'm skeptical about that particular statistic, but I do believe on average that females are paid less than males. But is this because of sexism, or is there something else going on? Well, I do think sexism is occurring here, especially in America, which really shouldn't be, but obviously it still happens. But I think evolution has something to do with it as well, and I'm going to explain that. The thing is that I think females are less likely to take on managerial positions, so they're less likely to be promoted. But why is that? Why would they be less likely to take on those managerial positions? It's because of two reasons. One would be the work-life balance. When you are taking on more responsibilities, and when you become a manager, you have to do that. You're spending more time at work, and as a result, you're going to be having less time at home. And I think married women who have kids and things like that, they are much less likely to want to sacrifice their life with their family than a male would be. And this goes back to evolution, because it was traditionally the woman was to stay at home and raise the kids. And I think a woman has maternal instinct. When she sees her kids, she wants to be there for them. She wants to take care of them when they're sick, feed them, play with them, etc., etc. I think a male is more content knowing that his family is safe, and as long as he knows that his family is safe, he's content with being out there in the world and providing for them in that way. Because back in the day when we were out in the jungles, it was the female that stayed at home, raised the kids, while the male went out into the jungle and hunted for food. Well, today it's kind of similar. The female stays at home with the kids, while the male goes out and works, makes money so he can provide for his family. It's the same logic there, same structure. And I believe that even though society has changed, this structure, this instinct for males to do this and for females to do this has remained the same. And of course, typically, not always, but the male is the breadwinner in the family. He's much more likely to be making more money. So what does this have to do with anything? Well, it has to do with being more willing to move. Now, I know that in the company I used to work for, managers, if you took on a managerial role, you had to be willing to move to another state or something like that. So the female would be far less likely to be willing to move to another state because of again, traditionally, if she was married, the male was more likely to have more money, and therefore it wouldn't be reasonable for the female to uproot her family, move to another state along with the husband who's making more money. I mean, if he's making more money, then they're far more likely just to remain where they are. And she would just have to deal with not being promoted, but that's still her choice. So that's what I think. And my thoughts are very mixed up right now because I'm standing in the bathroom making this video because I can't get any privacy right now. But anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope I explained those things kind of clearly. I don't want people to think that males don't care about their kids. No, it's just they don't have maternal instinct. It's not the same. They don't, and a female is just, she has maternal instinct, so that's the basic difference. But with that said, I think sexism does occur in the United States, and it has to be fought at all costs. Equality is extremely important. Anyway, this is Enigma Hood signing off.